I do not only grieve the marriage, I grieve what I wanted it to be. I grieve the home I kept seeing in my heart even when the walls around me were tired. I grieve the love I kept praying would soften. I grieve the man I kept hoping would turn towards me with tenderness. I grieve the version of us I carried in my imagination long after reality had stopped agreeing. I grieve the family picture, the table, the laughter, the ordinary evenings, the small kindnesses I thought would one day become normal. I grieve the dream I kept defending, even to myself. Because sometimes the hardest thing to admit is not that the marriage ended. It is that the marriage I was grieving had already disappeared long before I left. And still, I wanted it to work. Let that be said with compassion. I wanted it to work. I wanted the vows to become safe. I wanted the house to feel like peace. I wanted the children to grow inside a love that did not make their mother disappear. I wanted the story to be beautiful. I wanted the ending to be different. I wanted to be able to say, we made it. I wanted to be able to say it was hard, but love won. I wanted to be able to look back and see that my patience had meaning, that my prayers had changed things, that my forgiveness had built something, that my endurance had not been wasted. But some things do not become holy just because a woman suffers inside them. Some things do not become love just because she stays. Some things do not become home just because she keeps sweeping the floor, cooking the meals, folding the clothes, holding the children, carrying the silence, and calling it commitment. And when I finally left, I did not only carry bags. I carried questions. I carried guilt. I carried shame. I carried the sound of my own heart breaking in private. I carried the weight of wondering whether I had failed myself, failed my children, failed my family, failed my parents, failed the dream that everybody thought I was supposed to keep alive. I carry the strange ache of freedom, because freedom does not always feel light at first. Sometimes freedom feels like a small apartment with too many memories in your chest. Sometimes freedom feels like lying awake at night, crying so deeply that the walls hear you. Sometimes freedom feels like trying to be strong in the morning after falling apart in the dark. Sometimes freedom feels like wondering whether you saved yourself or destroyed everything. And beloved, if you have ever cried like that, if you have ever wept from a place words could not reach, if you have ever woken up with swollen eyes and still made breakfast, if you have ever held your children close while your own heart was shaking, if you have ever smiled at the world while grief was sitting at the foot of your bed, you are not weak. You are grieving. There is a difference. Grief is not weakness. Grief is love with nowhere to place its hands. Grief is the mind trying to understand what the heart already knows. Grief is the body releasing what the soul could no longer carry. Grief is the sound of a dream leaving the room. And sometimes you do not grieve because you want to go back. You grieve because you gave so much. You grieve because you meant it. You grieve because your heart was not casual. You grieve because you built hope with both hands. You grieve because you stayed in faith longer than some people will ever understand. You grieve because you are not playing house. You are trying to build one. So let the tears be honest. Let the night know the truth. Let the pillow hold what your pride cannot say in daylight. Let your body speak in sobs if it must. Let the grief come without calling yourself foolish. You are not foolish for loving. You are not foolish for hoping. You are not foolish for trying. You are not foolish for wanting your family to stay whole. You are not foolish for believing that love could grow. You are not foolish for praying one more prayer. Not foolish for giving one more chance. You are a woman who wanted the sacred thing to survive. There is no shame in that. But now, with tenderness, you must tell the truth. You can grieve the dream without returning to the damage. You can miss the picture without moving back into the pain. You can honor what you wanted without pretending what happened was okay. You can say, I loved him, and still say, I could not stay.